Y'all, this is our take. This is Marc, the moderator.
Banks.com, Flatbush Finest.
Leaf is only family. Kyle Lowry still trash.
Avery the process, 14-14 burden between Albany and Troy.
Wow.
Somebody gonna get robbed in that apartment, man. It's gonna be our fault, man. Yo, all right, so let's go back to this about Steph and Iggy talking about protecting his legacy.
Yeah, that does sound crazy.
And the whole jealousy thing, because what I'm trying to understand is what reason another NBA player needs to be jealous of a player when, to me, when you have the circle of greats. Now, I remember when Barkley was getting reamed out on Shaq for not having a ring. Mm-hmm. But I've never heard somebody being jealous of a Shaq. I've never heard of people being jealous of Jordan. You know, it's so much respect level for the so-called great players. Mm-hmm. To call it jealousy, I'm still trying to understand where that comes from. Because this is the first time I really heard.
But let me say this:
jealousy.
Remember, dudes aren't necessarily outward with it. They're not gonna come out and say, "Yeah, I hate Steph. You know, I'm jealous." They're not gonna do that. But within circles, I guess, I'm just assuming.
Okay, it's an assumption.
This may be some of the conversation that dudes are having. So that could be it.
Or is this an overreaction by his teammate and using words that really doesn't apply?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's overreaction either.
If I had to guess, it's probably like the word that's used now is shade. It's not like Avery said. It's not outright like, yo, I don't mess with him or whatever. It's like, you know, he's brought up in conversation whatever, like, yeah, all right. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just something like, you know, you get a little sense of somebody like, whoa, you know, like, where'd that come from?
Because, hold on, is it possible that a lot has been said about Curry, a lot of titles has been given to him, and it hasn't been earned? Is it possible?
I mean, no matter how you feel or what you think it is, he is a two-time MVP.
Dude said he better than Iverson, fam.
Look, you talking about speculation. I'm talking about actual facts. He is a two-time MVP, so what didn't he earn? He's a three-time champion. These are all facts. So what is it that he earned? If you want to say that he might be overhyped, and let me preface this by saying Steph gets away with a lot. I'm in agreement with that.
But hold on, what is the overhype?
What do I consider overhyped?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people probably don't think he deserves to be the first unanimous MVP. I think that's a little bit crazy.
I think that was ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that was a little crazy.
Okay.
I think that was a little crazy. So some people try to
already saying he's a top 5 player of all time, better than Iverson, better than Isaiah Thomas. Bro, this is on TV for like the past week.
Yeah, but this is the media. Like,
wait. But a lot of
Steph ain't saying. I mean,
a lot of opinions is formed from the media. So let's just make sure that that's really understood, because that has a lot to do with it. And what you just said is deep, because the unanimous title is now always going to be attached to him. Mm-hmm. And if players feel that that wasn't worthy, then that's not jealousy. That's not jealousy.
Because if you look.
But I got it. I mean, he didn't give the award to himself.
I got it.
I understand what I'm saying. So there's an emotion attached to that. What emotion would you say is attached to that?
But it's not jealousy. What it is criticism, that I'm criticizing you for the fact that I feel that.
But why are you criticizing me when I didn't do anything wrong?
But the league felt that
it was you, like you should be that dude.
Was warranted, when it shouldn't have been.
And your peers,
as a peer, I'm looking at you like, yo, hold on, dog, come on, man, come on, let's be real. Now, no one said that he shouldn't have been the MVP.
I got it.
The unanimous title to be attached to him is the questionable part that I keep saying. How did he get that?
Because let's look at real quick. Let's look at his first MVP. The players voted for James Harden to win that year.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's where it comes to like, yo, why did he get it?
That's true.
But look at what we're looking at. You know what I mean?
The fact of the matter is that's not Steph's fault.
It's not.
It's not. Wait.
But what happens is...
Who is it attached to, though?
Of course.
Okay, that's why it goes to him.
It becomes Steph's problem.
Right.
It's not, but it becomes
and that's what it attaches to.
And it becomes, well, what did he do? I ain't sit and vote for myself. Hold
on.
You know what I mean?
Now it goes back and it falls back into he seems to be getting accolades that some things. I mean, listen, he's a great shooter. But like Lee said,
That's all good.
No,
all
because wait.
It's all good.
Because of where they putting him at after the Portland series, they had him as possible number 3 all time playing basketball, and I said that is madness.
Who said that?
It was put out there by the media.
Yo, hold on.
What I'm saying
Andre Iguodala said Steph Curry is the second best player of all time behind Michael Jordan.
His teammate put that out there, and that's ridiculous.
Iggy said that.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. So at some point in time, let's say Kevin Durant stayed on OKC. You think one of his teammates wouldn't have been afraid to say, "Yo, Kevin Durant is the second best player"? I'm just asking.
No.
That's the question.
We don't even have to go there.
Hold on.
We don't have to go there. Tell me the other player that has came out and made a statement like that about one of the great players.
Has made a statement saying what? That
the
person they play with is one of the greatest players of all time.
I've heard that. I've heard that a few times.
Number 2,
I've heard that many times.
Number 1,
playing
number 2.
semantics
Hold on,
by saying
wait.
number
Okay.
No. Of course you're gonna say.
Tell me when it wasn't warranted.
Listen, though.
That's all I'm asking. That's the question.
You're asking me a question that's full of semantics. So, because,
I agree with that.
how? That's a very layered question. Tell me when it wasn't warranted. Well, when somebody said LeBron was the greatest, well, a guy sits there and plays with you all day, every day, season up, season down. You win championships with the guy. If I'm next to you and I'm like, yo, this dude is carrying us, yo, Marc is one of the greatest players of all time.
So you see what you just said, though? See what you just said? You said one of the greatest.
Let's see, but we're playing
that's more semantics. That's more
He's not playing. We're not playing semantics.
Andre Iguodala said Steph is the number 2 player in the league of all time, right? One person said that.
Right.
We're extrapolating that into that's blasphemy.
That's in the atmosphere. That's in the atmosphere. Like the entire Golden State team said this. But back to another point I'm trying to make. Like I kind of see the same problem with Steph that I see with Derek Jeter. A lot of people feel like he didn't deserve a lot of stuff because he played for the Yankees. And I heard that same argument a lot of times. You put any shortstop in there with the Yankees, they do the same thing that Jeter did. He's not that good at this. It's that whole image of this pretty boy that they don't feel deserves it. But I just don't agree with it. I mean, Steph works hard, and like Avery said, his teammate is watching him every day. Did he go too far, in my opinion? We'll call him the number 2 player of all time. Absolutely. But it's just like.
No. Because I got to address this. Because you made a statement that I got a question. You said that every year Jeter was named the most hated player.
One of the most hated.
One of the most.
Yes.
Okay.
By his peers.
Because I'm going to say A-Rod and Roger Clemens would have been more hated than Derek Jeter would have ever been playing during their careers. So it's just kind of strange to have that put out there because
No, Marc, you can look this up. They used to do player polls
that's a fact.
every year of who was the most overrated player in the game. Derek Jeter finished
like
1 or 2 for like 7 years straight.
Overrated and hated is 2 different things.
Well, overrated is a form of saying like Derek Jeter's a Hall of Famer.
Deserve that.
No.
Yeah, you don't deserve that, right?
I get that part, but hated is something different.
Derek Jeter was overrated.
Yeah, he was. Listen, I'm a Yankee fan.
Derek Jeter was not better than Alex Rodriguez.
I'm not here to argue that.
Like, it wasn't even close, bro.
But the only thing that I'm saying is this. To me, the argument is the players to be labeled jealous of him, that's where I get off the boat at because I don't think jealousy is the word to use when it comes to Steph.
I get it, but what I'm asking you is what are the words?
I disagree with that.
Why?
Because I think there are players that are indiscreetly jealous of other players' success.
We're going to have to come back for
That
a
is
third.
I think that's just
Like
natural.
who?
Say it, son. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it, bro. Just say you think during this run LeBron James might have been a little bit jealous than Steph. Just say
You
it.
said that. I didn't say that. But I think that there are players that are like, yo,
Like who? I'm just
turn
asking
their
a
nose
question.
up to him. I don't know who. It could be a variety of players.
It could be.
I'm not.
Come on.
This is all
But that's what I'm saying. It's all speculation, isn't it?
Based off of what one person
Kyrie?
said. Based off of one.
Westbrook?
Who said? Doc Rivers said Kyrie was Jordan-esque. Y'all buying that? Now we ain't mad at that.
Said Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Reminded him of Jordan.
I killed them on that too.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
They killed Doc Rivers on TV.
Not like this.
They called him
Yeah,
out on that one.
on TV. They killed Doc Rivers.
And just to go one step further, when Mark Jackson made that in stupid ass comment
About Embiid.
okay. When he made that comment, he got killed for it.
And
So
this is
once
the thing.
again,
And this is
it's
the
good
thing.
you said
And this is
it's
what Mark
not-
is saying.
That's all I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
say.
When
That's
people
not
jealousy though.
When people
But that's
make
not
those
jealousy.
I understand.
I'ma take this
talking
real
about how
quick.
People make comments.
when people make those comments about Steph, it's not overblown on TV at all.
Yo,
Let's give Queens some
Yo,
props though,
yo,
because
we
Mark
gonna
Jackson
come
did
back.
say they're the best shooting backcourt of all time. Before a lot of people.
He said that early.
He said that
gonna
real
come
early. A lot of people killed him for that.
And the
Peace,
guy,
y'all.
and the guy was like,